morning, everyone. Happy Valentine's Day, and welcome to the morning show. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Yes, happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to all of you from all of our staff here at JTV. And that is, if that doesn't get you in the mood for Valentine's Day, I don't know what will. Now, Noah's in that generation that spends the most money on Valentine's Day, the 35 to 44-year-old, which I'm in that. Brandon, you're in that. So I guess we got to spend a lot of money today, or yesterday if we've done that in advance.
It's not too late.
No, it's not.
Normally, Brown Floral is closed on Wednesday, but not this year. They're open all day. Jackson's oldest business, Jackson County's oldest business, Jackson Candy and Fudge Factory.
I need to go to both places today.
Gilbert Chocolates open today. We recommend those three destinations, and shop local. Whatever you do, don't dial up 1-800 this or that.
Sometimes the locals are connected with that, I think.
Well, maybe so, but you do it locally. And,
Yeah. Americans spend about $25 billion a year on Valentine's Day, so spend some of that locally.
The majority of the spending occurs actually on Valentine's Day.
Shocker. Let's go out to Tina, see what's going on atop our Tina Can.
Good morning, it's Tina at Hometown Heating, Cooling, and More. Have you changed your furnace filter lately?
No, but I'm going to do that for Valentine's Day, Tina. Happy Valentine's Day to you and your team at Hometown. That'd be a good Valentine's Day gift. Change the
Furnace filters?
Yeah, filters.
Yeah.
Do you know how to do that? No, you don't.
22 degrees right now, and for today we should have sunshine, as we just saw, and that will be accompanied by a high of 38 degrees, and maybe some slushy snow tomorrow night.
What? Snow?
A little bit.
Ugh.
Yeah. Today is also Ash Wednesday, and we were reminded of that because our own Church Lafier has already been to Mass, and she has the giant cross in.
I've heard there's maybe a self-serve station
Self-serve?
this year.
Really?
Yeah.
For ashes?
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm looking into that. I'll be back.
All right.
Yeah, I'm looking into that. I'll be back.
Yeah, so there are a variety of things to do, places to go around town on Valentine's Day. So find something nice for your Valentine.
Ooh, you know what else is happening? Or what is a nice treat?
What?
You go somewhere that offers valet parking for
Oh.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
That's a treat, right? And we have that here in town, don't we?
We do.
Veritas valet parking.
Yesterday, I think after the show, I might have asked you, or maybe somebody asked you what you were giving up for Lent.
Eh.
I mean, today you got to decide.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. I actually talked with my daughter last year about it, or last night, excuse me, not last year. And I think we are doing something extra each day for 40 days.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Significantly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, sometimes the sacrifices tend to be selfish.
Superficial.
Yeah, or where someone says, "Oh, I'm going to give up dessert for," what they're actually trying to do is lose weight. So
I know someone that gave up Lent for Lent one year, and I just think that's ridiculous.
that's ridiculous.
Absolutely ridiculous. Back to some Valentine's Day things. This is going to shock you, Bart. 85% of all Valentine's Day cards are purchased by women. 85%.
Wow.
Is that crazy?
It's 100% in my family.
Yeah, I know 100% in mine too, but
We made a deal.
I don't
and
understand that.
Do you do deals in your family?
Yeah,
It's
we'll do a
I'm
deal.
not getting you something. Well, let's not buy each other something this year.
A lot of
So-
times Valentine's Day will arrive before we had a chance to talk about what our rules or regulations are for Valentine's Day, which is happening again this year.
Well, we had the discussion last night, and it was apparently too late.
What city in the world spends the most on Valentine's Day? In the world.
Loveland, Colorado.
Close. Brandon, would you like a guess?
In the world?
World.
Tokyo.
Very close.
Paris, France?
No, that's not close. Hong Kong.
Interesting.
I know. I don't know if that's more odd or that 85% of all cards purchased are from women. I don't understand that. That doesn't make sense to me. I mean, the men at least know how to go buy a card, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Yeah.
think any girlfriends are giving their boyfriends cards to give to them. Does that make sense? Brandon, have you ever been gifted a card to give to someone else before you were, since you were a child?
No, that's a great idea.
It is a great idea.
I get these packages of cards in the mail from these charities. I keep them. Do you?
The St. Jude's Foundation ones?
Yeah, all those various ones.
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't.
Yesterday, it was a somber anniversary, the 1-year anniversary of the tragedy on the campus of Michigan State University. And in the legislature, lawmakers in both chambers took time to remember the 3 students killed. The Speaker of the House and the Senate Majority Floor Leader both delivered remarks. Sam Singh, the Majority Floor Leader, said, a year later, the community is still mourning and finding a way forward. The whole country impacted by this tragedy. And on the campus, the rock painted in remembrance of Brian, Ariel, and Alexandria. And no classes held in honor of that tragic day 1 year ago. We've got some sports notes.
We do?
Yeah, NFL. They have invited players, college players, to the combine. And last summer, Jim Harbaugh predicted 20 Michigan players would get invited. Guess how many were invited?
22.
18.
Really?
Yeah. The most of any school. So if all the athletes from the national championship team that get invited end up in the NFL, what's going to happen to the Wolverines?
I am only focused on the most recent national championship, so
That's
we'll
all that
see.
matters.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I think that is natural. That's
Yeah,
a natural
it's
thing
an
that happens. You look
it's
at
an
Georgia,
yeah.
Alabama over the last few years, Clemson.
Expectation. I
It
thought
just
we were done
happens.
talking about the Super Bowl, but no, we're not. There's all these stories that are coming out. The San Francisco 49ers, they didn't know the rules of overtime,
I didn't know the rules of overtime.
and NFL Films has released some hot mic audio where the 49ers are saying, what do we do? It's like, what are the rules? Because the rules changed. I mean,
The
they
rules
change
changed
like weekly.
Well, the overtime rules had changed since the Patriots Falcons game,
Well,
which
yeah.
I did not study.
Well, it used to be like sudden death. First team that scores.
Right, and that's not fair.
It's not fair.
Right, that's not fair. It's based off potentially a coin toss, so each team has an opportunity to get the ball and score. But it did look like San Francisco maybe didn't know the rules when they just kind of haphazardly kicked that field goal really quick. Or their third down play kind of was questionable too, but again, that's neither here nor there.
Yeah. I think they should drop the football from the helicopter to start the overtime, and whoever ends up with the ball wins.
Brandon had an idea where they should put all of the players on the field, drop the ball like you said, and then let live animals onto the field
No,
as
that's a
well.
good idea, too.
And whoever gets the ball and takes it across their goal line first wins.
Another great idea. But Taylor Swift, of course, dominating a lot of the conversation about the Super Bowl, and apparently Taylor Swift had Kanye West removed from the Super Bowl. Apparently, the rapper tried to rent the box right in front of her box, and she said, well, no, he's trying to capitalize on my fame, and the camera's going to keep showing him every time they should be showing me. So she made the calls, and Kanye got booted,
That's the way it works.
according to the Daily Mail.
Money talks, right? Money does talk.
And Travis Kelce, he's headed to Hollywood. He's executive producer of a movie that will be out at the film festivals
And
this spring.
if you don't know what executive producer means, it just means they paid for
They
it.
paid for it.
Yeah, very much.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I did figure out what I was doing tonight for Valentine's Day.
Oh, I think I
just
am too.
figured it out. Steve's Ranch. I'll be going to Steve's Ranch. They have a dinner tonight, 5:30 to 7:30, with their soup and salad bar, and then their special dinner entree, choice of 2, chicken cordon bleu.
2?
Yeah, you get 2
Oh,
of the
wow.
3 I'm getting ready to mention. Okay, listen up.
Okay.
Chicken cordon bleu, fresh salmon, or sirloin steak plus dessert. And the dessert is Faye's red velvet cupcake for 2. All of that for 2 for $49 total.
Wow.
I'll be doing that.
I think I will too.
See you at Steve's tonight. To reserve your table, 787-4367.
PF Chang's is giving people who have been dumped before Valentine's Day an order of free dumplings.
Really?
Today. Yes.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
That is.
So you go into PF Chang's and say,
I got dumped.
I got dumped. Here's your free dumplings.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you know what the PF stands for?
Pretty fair.
I don't think so, but I don't think anyone knows what the PF
No.
stands for.
Actually, I like PF Chang's.
I know you do.
Yeah.
I know you do. I know you do.
For those looking for love on Valentine's Day, there's a new dating app that was announced yesterday. And it's, there's a catch. You must have at least a 675 credit score to use it.
What?
It is- yeah. It is called,
Well, I believe that actually.
it's called Score. It's a dating app for people with good credit. So they claim it's designed to raise awareness about the importance of finances.
No,
and
it's not. But
relationships.
and this is I totally agree with this. As you know, I had a friend years ago that was on Match.com, and you list your income level.
Oh, really?
Yeah, people want to know how much people make.
Yeah.
Before they, go out to an Applebee's dinner, they want to know if you make 6 figures.
Yeah.
Live in your parents' basement or all that. So there's, and I don't think that that's crazy, but to even join that app, you have to have a good credit score.
Yeah. They're going to run your credit.
I think that is illegal, to be honest with you.
Oh, they can do it.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Well, they say it's going to be they're going to do a soft check on your credit and it won't impact your credit rating.
I think
Wouldn't it be
it's-
something if you had a credit score of 680 and then they ran your credit and your credit dropped below the 675 threshold?
David Rice, what's your credit score rating for girls you date? No one's had any credit.
Well,
He can't-
I think this is for older people because really,
Okay, Austin, we know you keep a good credit score up there, buddy.
speaking of score, I think it's time for the scoreboard.
Let's do it. Let's get to it. Our scoreboard. I like our scoreboard, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
It's very good.
Very popular.
It is very popular. Very popular online as well. Boys basketball, Columbia Central, they beat VCL, Concord over Reading, Springport over Maple Valley, and Western over Hastings. Girls basketball, Hanover with a huge win over Addison, Leslie over Michigan Center, Northwest over Adrian, Western over Hastings, Napoleon and East Jackson. Napoleon won. Guess how many free throws were shot in this game, Bart? 47-41. How many free throws?
I would 12.
56.
No.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. But guess what?
What?
28 for each team.
Oh.
A very evenly called game.
Yeah.
I'd say so.
Very evenly called game.
Yeah.
Columbia, they took care of Vandy last night. That's a pretty good Columbia Central team.
Yeah.
There's your hockey scores. Jackson United fell to Lenawee Bowling and more bowling.
Very interesting. New expanded Cascades Conference this
I know,
year.
I'm still getting
Yeah.
used to it. Here's what's coming up tonight. We've got a good one in boys basketball. Grass Lake at Michigan Center, and then Lumen Christi, they're in the Catholic School League tournament. They play Gabriel Richard. That's at Marion High School. I don't know if that's in Chicago or where that is. And then girls basketball, Jackson is at home. They take on Homer, and there's the rest of the events. Full list on our website, jtv.tv.
Who's at Marion?
Lumen Christi and Gabriel Richard. It's the Catholic
At
School League.
Marion?
At Marion.
Marion where?
I don't know. Possibly Chicago. I'm only familiar with the Marion Country Club.
Thanks to the coaches and ADs and everyone that helps us out with our scoreboard every day. And thank you to all of our viewers who have made, again, consistently JTV.tv, Jackson County's most visited website in the last month. 270,000 visitors to our website, checking
Crazy.
out our photos, our scores, our sports stories, our videos, all the local content. First in local content right here.
Imagine if we started putting negative things on our website. Holy cow.
Yeah.
Maybe we will. No,
I
we
know,
won't do
it's
that.
the old adage that, the bad news sells, but we don't have any bad news, and that adage has been proved wrong at JTV.tv.
That is for sure.
You were at the Jackson College.
Yeah.
What happened?
Oh, it was a wonderful event. The Black History Celebration luncheon that was put together, and it was awesome. The Men of Merit Sisters of Strength, they served food. This was some really good food. They had a ton of local businesses. There's Antoine Breedlove with a short talk, and it was really just a day of fellowship and food, and really good food, and hanging out. One thing that was really neat was it was more of a celebration than kind of like a luncheon or gathering. The Big L and Code Blue were there playing music the whole time. It was a lot of fun.
Nice.
So great event, and that was at Burt Walker. So a lot of fun.
Yeah, well, any event where you have Larry Sumner Jr.
Yeah, he was awesome.
It's going to be great.
Yep.
Who's on the show today?
We are going to be talking voting coming up, and we have Sierra Soul and Jenny Cruz who will fill us in on the early voting news. We're joined by them right after this break.